Yo, what is going on, guys? Today I've got you a video on how you can get any possible camo unlockable in Infinite Warfare the fastest and easiest possible way, resulting eventually in the Black Sky camo. So how to get Black Sky camo fast is going to be covered in every aspect in this video. So if you enjoyed today's video and want to keep referring back to the tips I'm going to be telling you guys, make sure you slap a like on the video down below, completely destroy the like button. Let's see if we can get 50 likes at least on this video. And also this will help you if you're simultaneously playing the game at the same time, because you can watch these tips in pre-game lobbies at the same time of going for the camos, so you're not just, you're not having to type it in every time to the search bar. You can just go on your likes playlist. And also at the same time I run a monthly giveaway, so I give away a £10 PSN card or a £10 gift card of your choice at the end of the month, which will only help you guys in terms of actually getting more COD points or more nuke variants within the game, or just general better variants for the guns that you love using. So first of all, the first categories that I want to break Black Sky camo down into is ranking up fast and also getting headshots fast. They're the two subcategories that we can branch off from, and then separate more categories like different setups that you might want to run in terms of every aspect of a class setup. And the reason that these are split categories, first of all, the ranking up fast, is because you need to be at least 9th prestige in order to have the Black Sky camo as a minimum rank unlocking. So some of you might be sat there wondering to yourself right now, why is it 9th prestige that I can only just get the Black Sky camo at as a minimum rank? Well, first of all, you need all the classic weapons, and you only get all the classic weapons by 9th prestige, which is basically just the rank that you can actually get the last gun gold and then get Black Sky camo. You can get solar camo at pretty much level 55, even not prestiged. However, Black Sky camo, you need to be at least 9th prestige, which I think is kind of scummy compared to the fact of Black Ops 3, where we had a really good looking camo even though we could get it and didn't have to prestige or anything like that, and it looked 10 times better. Dark Matter looked 10 times better than Black Sky, but they've yet to buff it yet. And also the fact of actually getting headshots fast is another factor, because there's 160 headshots on guns like assault rifles to get diamond and get gold for each gun, and then you get other challenges when you've got them 160 headshots, but they're not too challenging or don't take too much time to get them other challenges. All you really need to do is put a few attachments on your gun and then take a few off and get a few kills and stuff like that. That's basically the basics of the challenges after the headshots. So combining the fact of ranking up fast with getting headshots fast, I recommend playing hardcore simply because of the fact, first of all, ranking up fast, you get more one-shot, one-kill medals, which results in you not knowing you're ranking up faster, even though you actually are. There was a big difference between playing core and hardcore in Black Ops 3, not only in terms of the pace you rank up, but also how many headshots you can actually get in one game, and how fast you can get headshots, because when you think about getting a headshot, if you were doing it in core, it'd usually take around 2 or 3 shots to the head at any range with a good ranged weapon like an AR or maybe an LMG, or even maybe some instances a machine gun like a submachine gun if you're going for headshots and you actually have long barrel on your gun at long range on a long range map, which would be kind of weird, but it takes around a couple of shots to 3 shots in the head, if someone hasn't already weakened them, that is. But in hardcore it's always a one-shot kill to the head, regardless of range, with a weapon like an SMG, an assault rifle or an LMG, resulting in you only having to make use of that one shot, and that one shot rewarding you with even more XP, not only for the one shot one kill medal but also the headshot, and then that eventually piling up the headshots and collecting them together, and the one shot one kill medals not only getting you more XP because you're getting more in hardcore, but also contributing towards the unlocking camo challenges of the weapons by getting the headshots, because there's a lot of camos before gold where it's like milestones of headshots, which is definitely a really important factor for ranking up fast. And we know we need to do that, be at least 9th prestige to get the Black Sky camo, so you're contributing and killing 2 birds with 1 stone in terms of the aspect of ranking up fast and making your way towards the camo in terms of actually unlocking camos for the Black Sky camo at the exact same time. So now we're going to go over the best setups that you can use for these individual guns, getting each one gold. So in terms of attachments, it's all up to personal preference and what you feel comfortable with, but personally I would put on quick draw, and if your gun is very inaccurate I'd put the foregrip on as well. Well, you don't really need it if you're playing hardcore, but I definitely recommend in that case quick draw and a reflex sight or a actual optical sight of your choice. But if you put it on one gun and have only just started using an optical sight because maybe you're an NV4 user who has the NV4 Fallout and uses the iron sights on that gun and only uses that gun to get nukes with and stuff, make sure you keep your optical sight consistent consistent. This is a very important factor because then you're getting a lot of practice with this sight on your gun. Say for instance the reflex sight, you instinctively know when you aim down the sight that, or think, if it's in hardcore especially, that it's the same gun that you're aiming down the sight with, because you're getting a lot of practice and you're seeing the same thing at the same time, because all the other guns have different iron sights and stuff like that, and you want to make sure that you have the max peripheral vision as well as the kind of decreased vision at a minimal by just a dot in the middle of your sight, which is why the reflex is very useful to use, and I recommend it on all your class setups because it's literally the first sight you unlock for the gun in terms of optical sights, and then you can just use it whenever you want throughout leveling up, so you're not having to get to a certain level and then waste more time getting to that certain level in order to start getting headshots and actually going for them with a particular gun or all the guns overall, because if you think about it, like I said before, if you're keeping it consistent, then you're going to, if you want to use the ALO sight, have to level up your gun, and then at the same time you may get some lucky headshots, but at the same time you would get more if you were just predominantly using the reflex sight. So in terms of the perks that you need to run, it's not many that you actually need to run. Again, it's all down to personal preference, except one perk in the second perk tier, which I'd recommend being Scavenger, because ultimately our goal here, first of all, the first challenges are to get gun kills, and if you die quicker in hardcore, more kills with less bullets, I guess, so you want to, when you're using them bullets, be able to replenish them and not run out of ammo with your particular class setup, because at the same time, if you're running the reflex sight, like I said before, you're wanting your gun not picking up another gun that is the same as yours but with an iron sight, because you want to get used to that reflex sight and have that consistency right there. So Scavenger, replenishing your ammo, is a good factor, but to go hand in hand with that, the payload that I'd recommend is reactive armor in the Merc character section and running the trait Man at Arms. So you actually start out with a maximum or full capacity of ammo that's able to be held in your gun at one time. So if anything, if you don't have Scavenger, I recommend if you have a permanent unlock, you use it on the reactive armor payload and also at the same time run the Man at Arms trait. But the reactive armor in itself is definitely great for hardcore, because hardcore you die quicker, so using reactive armor when you get shot at in this game, there is nothing to prevent flinch, which if you're not very accurate, it will flinch you up into the head of the enemy, then resulting in you surviving and getting a lucky headshot at the same time. So this is literally giving you guys every tip possible, not only in terms of skill but also look at the same time with flinch and stuff like hardcore in order to get Black Sky Camo that little bit faster. So now the final thing is score streaks. What I'd recommend is only running the non-lethal score streaks like UAV, counter UAV and advanced UAV. My reasoning for this is because at the end of the day, we're setting out to get gun kills, whether it be normal gun kills to get the first challenge complete in order to move on to the headshot challenges, or the headshot challenges within themselves, or then maybe even after that where we have to get kills with 6 attachments or no attachments. It doesn't really matter. So you don't want score streaks like big score streaks such as the Warden, stealing all your kills and then not having as many or the maximum potential of gun kills to get within one game. Now the reason these are very good in terms of actual non-lethal score streaks as well is because if anything, we're going to be revealed to where the enemies are in order to get more gun kills, and at the same time preventing our enemy's vision from seeing us. And if you really want, you can use the Ghost perk to aid that without the counter UAV, and then only more in an advanced way are we going to be able to see where these enemies are with the advanced UAV. So the last thing, the very last tip I want to give you guys is to just play with friends who are also cycling the same score streaks as you, so you can keep calling them in, having a good idea of where the enemies are, learning their playstyle, learning where they're spawning, and overall getting better at the game at the same time. And when you're getting better at the game, learning the maps more on whatever game mode you're playing, in a game mode where you die quicker is going to make you a better player, because you're not wanting to get hit as much, I'm guessing, because you know you have less health. And then overall, getting more kills and dying less is going to become more frequent, and when it does become more frequent, you're getting better at the game, getting more kills and ranking up faster overall, which, like we said at the start of the video, you need to be at least 9th prestige in order to unlock the Black Sky Camo within Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, as there are classic weapons to unlock and you only get one classic token every 2 prestiges. I know we unlock the OSA at level 55, but also at the same time we get a classic unlock token when we prestige past that 55 mark. However, even though that's the case, the mathematics work out. You have to be, I can't stress this enough, if you guys don't want to go for it, I'm just reminding you and pressing it into your guys' heads and imprinting it there that you have to have to be at least 9th prestige. But anyway, at the same time, I definitely think it's worth it to grind for these camos, because overall you're going to get solo camo whatever rank you are, or prestige you are should I say. Like a level 55 ranking, whatever prestige you are would have been a better way of wording it, as you can get the solo camo, which in my opinion at this point in time where Black Sky has not been buffed at all and it looks very dull like last gen Dark Matter, it is better looking than the Black Sky camo. So you're going to be getting solar camo, and hopefully in the soon future it will be 2 camos worth grinding for, meaning Black Sky has been buffed. And I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. I don't know why we're doing a Keemstar thing, but if you did, slap a like in the video down below. And like I said it before at the start of the video, you can be entered into a giveaway if you leave a like in the video and have your like playlist open, and also keep referring back to the video. It helps you guys out in every aspect, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you all so much for watching again and the support on the channel, and peace out.